closet is overflowing with clothes and you still have nothing to wear, you are not the problem, but the way you are using your closet is. More clothes doesn't necessarily mean more outfits. It simply means more chaos. So let's dive right into it. Okay, ladies, so welcome back to the channel. I hope you guys are doing really well. So before we dive into today's video, I am a person who loves to teach by example. Now, I would not recommend that you do anything that I do not do myself. So with that in mind, I wanted to give you a little sneak peek of my 3 wardrobes. And the fact that I have 3 wardrobes does not mean that I have more than I need or more than I actually use. So let's take a look at the first wardrobe. Now, what you're going to see here on the screen is the wardrobe that contains my business attire. Now, this is a wardrobe that I keep more of my formal type of trousers, my button-down shirts, and also most of the clothes that I would wear to either a business meeting or an office or something like that. So this is the reason why I organize this specific closet in this manner, because if I am going on an interview or something that requires me to wear some sort of office attire, this is the closet that I would go to. Now, the next closet contains more of my everyday wear. Now, this closet is going to be something that I would go to throw on, say, for example, a dress like I'm wearing today. So it's going to contain those things that I would go to, that I would put on every single day. Now, there are a few items in this particular closet that I would not wear every day, but this is just for having the space in the closet. Now, the last closet that I organize is going to contain things like my dresses, skirts, my denim jeans, jackets, also some hats and things like that. So if I am looking for a dress to wear to church or to wear to an event or something like that, this is the closet that I'm going to go to. So once again, this doesn't mean that I have more than I use. This just simply means that I've organized everything that I use so that I can get to it in a timely manner. Now let's dive into today's video. Okay, ladies, so as usual, before we dive into today's video, let's talk about my outfit for today. Now, you are unable to see everything because I am wearing this beautiful chocolate brown cardigan that I got from Massimo Dutti in England. And I love this cardigan. It is the perfect layering piece for this time of the year, because here lately in the past 4 or 5 days, we have gone from temperatures in the 20s, and today it's going to be in the upper 60s. So I love to layer this time of the year because I can either keep this cardigan on or I can take it off when it gets a little bit warmer. So this dress is from Madewell, and I really love the silhouette of this dress. This dress really fits my body type extremely well. It shows your waistline, and it has this really beautiful flowing skirt. Now, one of the things that I absolutely love about this dress is pockets. Now, we all love a dress with pockets, and I think the way that they design this dress is just really form-fitting, and it really is beautiful. It cinches in the waistline without even using a belt. And what I'll try to do is find this dress on Madewell's site and link it in this little shopping prompt here on the screen in case any of you guys are interested, because I do think that it is such a beautiful, well-made denim dress, and I absolutely love it. And I think it is the perfect dress to start wearing in the spring and also right through the summer season and up to the fall. And once again, you can always layer a cardigan over it because it is short sleeve. So this is my outfit for today. So now let's get into this video. And before we do, I wanted to read you guys a little excerpt from this book called Dress with Sense. And this is a book that I picked up from a museum in London. And I don't actually know why this book was in that museum, but I found it and I decided to purchase it. And I actually think it has a lot of valuable information when it comes to our wardrobe and whether or not we are wasting our wardrobe, the impact it has on the environment and that sort of thing. So I wanted to read you ladies a little excerpt from this book. And the first thing I wanted to read, it says, "We waste our wardrobes. All those unworn clothes huddled at the back of our wardrobe represent lost value. Around 30% of the clothes in a typical British household haven't been worn for at least a year, representing over 1,000 pounds of wasted clothing." And that equates to 1,300 US. And then the second excerpt I wanted to read, it says, "More and more of us treat clothes like disposable items, but they really aren't. If we choose our clothes with care, we can swap, resell, and donate them onwards. Quality clothes have so much more life and fun left in them." So just wanted to share that with you because this is a really good book when it comes to how we use our wardrobes and taking care of the environment and being more sustainable about the types of clothing that we purchase, and also clothing that is very good for your skin. So this is a wonderful, wonderful book to read. Okay, ladies, so what I wanted to do in this video is to give you 4 problems that you might be facing with regard to your wardrobe when it comes to you not having anything to wear. But be sure to watch the video to the very end because I'm also going to provide you with the solutions to these problems that you might be facing with your wardrobe, and they're going to give you a whole new look at how you present your wardrobe. So problem number 1 that you might be facing when it comes to your wardrobe is that you can't see what you own. This is an extremely big problem with a lot of wardrobes when it comes to you have nothing to wear. Do you have too many items in your closet that you don't even know what you own? So the simple solution to this is to make your closet visible again. Now you might be asking yourself, how do you do this? So the first thing you're going to have to do is to put in some time to declutter your closet. You're going to be pulling out things that you have not worn in the last 10 years, and you're going to be compiling these particular items in boxes. Either you're going to donate them, you're going to sell them, or you're going to give them away. And so this is the first thing that you're going to need to do when it comes to making your wardrobe visible again. The next thing is you're going to have to start trying on some of these clothes to see even if you can still fit them, because hanging on to things that are in our wardrobe that we can no longer fit is really wasted space in our wardrobe, even if it's things that are too big. But things that are too big also need to be removed from your wardrobe because it is simply just taking up space. So this is how you're going to be able to make your wardrobe visible again. Now, when it comes to clothes that you're going to donate, be sure that you are donating clothes that are worth wearing. Those things that are ripped or torn or maybe they're stained, those things need to go into the bin. So you don't want to just take a whole lot of things and drop it off at the Goodwill or somewhere like that, and you have not gone through it to make sure that these clothes can be passed on to someone else and they can actually utilize them. Now, before we move on to the next problem, I wanted to just encourage you ladies, sometimes I know that it is really hard to get rid of some items because maybe they were given to you by someone and you want to just hang on to them, or maybe this particular item means something really special to you. However, if you have not worn that item in 10 or 15 years, this is something that you could probably pass on to someone else who may be able to utilize it. And the next pro tip is make sure that you're not hanging on to clothes that you think you're going to fit into one day. Sometimes as we start to get older, your bodies change. And so if things are too big or too small and you're just going to say, well, in the next 5 or 6 years, I'm going to wear that again. One thing we want to remember too is that primarily you're not going to wear those items anymore. Now, the second problem that you might be facing when it comes to your wardrobe and you cannot find anything to wear is that you have way too many options and you are getting decision fatigue. Now, how do we fix this? Now, this is my personal opinion because I am a person who is super, super organized and also a little bit OCD when it comes to organizing things, but it actually works for me. So I'm going to recommend that you actually organize your closet. Remember, the first thing you have done is that you have decluttered your closet. You have put in piles or boxes of things that you're going to donate and things that you're going to sell or give away, or however you want to label those boxes. You have already done that. So the next thing we're going to do that's going to help us is to organize our closets. Now, what I like to do is to organize my denim in one section. That way, if I am looking for a pair of denim jeans to wear, then I don't have to look through my trousers or slacks or anything like that. I can go straight to the section where I keep my denim, and vice versa. If it's trousers, I like to keep those together. Now, the next thing that I do when it comes to organizing my closet is I like to organize all of my button-down shirts together, my short sleeve shirt together, my cardigans, that sort of thing. And that really helps me go straight to that area. If I need a long sleeve shirt, I know where it is. If I need a short sleeve shirt, I know where that is. When it comes to my OCD, I like to organize my closet by color. Now, even though my wardrobe is primarily neutral, I still like to organize my closet by color. I like to put the tans together, the blacks together, the whites together, things that sort of blend in together with the same color, because if I am needing to quickly, for example, pull out a tan shirt and a black pair of slacks, then I know that I can do this without any type of fatigue of searching and trying to find out what I need to put together. So this helps me get dressed a lot easier in my closet. And then one of the things you have to also remember is that once you organize your closet, and I think it just makes your closet look more attractive, and it's going to make your closet look like a wardrobe that you actually enjoy going into rather than a storage building. Now, the third problem that you may have when it comes to your wardrobe and you have nothing to wear is that you have been shopping emotionally rather than intentionally. Now, this is a big problem, and it is something that I did many, many years ago before I start learning how to manage my money and before I started learning how to wear those things that I already have in my closet, and also when I started to learn how to buy quality over quantity. This was something that really helped me when it came to not shopping impulsively. So the solution to this is when you have decluttered your closet and you have organized it, you need to take an inventory of those pieces that you actually might be missing. When you do this, you're going to be looking for those pieces that you want to put together for a capsule wardrobe. A capsule wardrobe is going to help you to get dressed quickly and also easily. So say, for example, if you are missing a white button-down shirt, maybe it's something that you could no longer fit or something that you decided to donate. Well, you're going to be making a list of those things, taking an inventory of your closet of those things that you need to replenish so that you can put outfits together a lot easier. And then the third thing that we want to do when we are assessing the inventory of our closet and we're considering buying some things that we need, we want to make sure that we're looking at the quality. Look at the quality of the things that you are deciding to purchase, because if you are purchasing things on impulse buying, say for example, you really like this particular shirt and you decided to buy it in 3 or 4 colors, but you did not pay attention to the quality of the material of that item, then this is going to cause waste, and also it's going to cause clutter in your closet. And this is not only going to save you money, but it's also going to give you an option of not only wearing that particular item for many years to come, but pairing it with other items in your wardrobe. Now, the fourth problem that you might have with regard to your wardrobe is a big one. And this one, I think, is really important. And it is that you are treating your closet like a storage unit rather than a place that you love getting dressed in. Now, you do not have to have a ginormous wardrobe to enjoy getting dressed in your closet. You just need to have a space that is decluttered, number one, a space that has all the things that you need to get dressed in, and a place that is neatly organized. And so the solution to this is you can actually organize your handbags in a section so that they are color coordinated. You can organize your shoes in a certain place in your closet that gives you more room to walk into it and actually sit down. Maybe you have a vanity stool or something in your closet that you can sit down on and put your shoes on. You want to make your closet feel like a space that you love getting dressed in. And one of the things that I have done is by adding a mirror in there. I think mirrors are great things to add in your wardrobe, even if you don't have a big space to put the mirror in. Adding a mirror so you can possibly just look at the top you're going to be wearing for the day or something like that. You can just, have something where you can see yourself in. That's a great way for you to feel like you love going into your closet. And of course, you can get a little bit more fancier than that if you have a bigger wardrobe. But the main key here is to stop treating your closet like a storage unit and treat it like it is a space that you enjoy walking into. And this is going to make you feel a lot better about getting dressed in the morning, especially if you are going back into the office and you don't have a lot of time to get dressed in the morning. Having a really organized and curated closet is going to allow you and save you a lot of stress. It's going to allow you to go into that space and pull out exactly what you need. Now, if I am to give you one takeaway from this video, it would be that to remember that most of your best outfits are probably already in your wardrobe, but you just can't see them. Okay, ladies, so that is all I have to share in today's video. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. Do you have any more tips that you want to share with our audience in the comment section down below? I would love to hear your thoughts on how you organize your space and if you love walking into it. And even if you do not know what to do with your closet and this video has helped you, I would love for you to leave those comments in the comment section down below. And once again, if you are just landing on my channel for the very first time, my name is Teresa, and this channel is all about leveling up and becoming more elegant and more graceful. And if you're interested in that, please go ahead, subscribe to the channel, and join our community of women that are becoming more elegant and more graceful. And also, please give this video a like, and don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. And as usual, I will see you in my next video.